Hello, and welcome to part 2 of How to Improve Working Memory in Children. You can click the card to understand how working memory works and the different steps and techniques you can apply. Today, we are going to cover working memory related activities for children who might have learning related issues at school or have autism, attention problems, or even hyperactivity. If you follow them regularly with your child, you will find that the response and conversation improve. Aren't you tired that your child just repeats whatever you say? They will have appropriate conversation with you. They will be able to follow multiple instructions, both verbal and written, or the form of demonstration that you are given them. Their copying skills will improve. They will be able to even follow multiple step instructions or multiple steps in an activity, and their overall problem solving and organization will also improve. The first area of working memory you can work on is verbal, both instruction following as well as their verbal output. So the first step is do not try to ask them questions. Do not try to start a conversation directly. Instead, try to increase their vocabulary. For example, you try to show them the picture of a flower pot. Let them recognize it. Tell them how it is said. This is a flower pot. The next step would be trying to show them a real life thing and let them recognize it. Flower pot. After that, you can ask your child to show you their book. So they take out the book and then they try to take out the pictures. So rather than asking questions, what is this? You can simply say, this is, and let them say the word so that they understand both what the object is and secondly, how to form the sentence. This is a flower pot. This is a ball. This is a television. This is an easier way to communicate. While questioning, try to give them answers simultaneously. So for example, what is this? This is a bed. What is this? This is a television. What is this? This is a clock. Matching games are also an excellent way to improve the verbal aspect. For example, you show your child, are they same? This is 7, this is 8. Even if they answer that 7, 8 means they understand that they are different. If you show them 2, 6 this way, let them recognize it as same because right now you cannot concentrate on the color. If you're working on the color concept of a child, then you can say what is different or the circle is green and this circle is blue. The 6 is blue and the 6 is green. The second area can be called as a sequencing or series order working memory. So sequences are very simple. The sequence of numbers, sequence of alphabets. But there is much more to it. If your child already knows the sequence from 1 to 10, try to give them a reverse sequence, 10 to 1, and let's see if they're able to figure it out. And again, don't forget to use one step at a time. What comes before 10? If they're able to say 9, or if they say 11, you say no, 11 is after 10. Let's say before. So before 10, we will place 9, then 8. Or you can place the sequence on the table and tell them there is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Show them first and then ask them to arrange it on their own. Another way to work on sequence is use of objects for sequence. For example, you show them a green traffic cone and a blue traffic cone. Ask them to copy it. So first you place only the green one, let them place the green one, and then you place the blue one. Later on, you can try to place both at the same time and let them copy you. And finally, you can remove both the traffic cones and ask them to do it from memory. For improving the visual focus of a child, you need to work on two main areas. First is the eye contact of a child. For that, I can recommend to click the card to understand how eye contact games can really benefit children and how to improve the eye contact in children. The second aspect over here is using the steps of learning. Usually, we try to give the instruction to the child and expect them to start following it. But sometimes the child's, as I said, working memory is not good enough. So you can start by manually guiding the child. holding their hand and guiding them towards the activity. For a sequencing game, matching game, doing their self-care, try to involve them in everything. Going to the second step, one step at a time. Show them the first step, let them do it. Second step, let them do it. Thirdly, copying. When you create a sequence or a number of steps and they just need to copy your steps. The fourth would be when you try to just demonstrate to the child what needs to be done and they follow it, and finally, by only verbal instructions. I can again recommend you to click the card to understand how these steps of learning work. The fourth concept in working memory is spatial awareness. Does your child understand the concepts like above, below, over, under, in, out, front, back? You're asking them to throw a ball towards a target. Can they even appreciate that target or orient themselves to that direction? Let's use a hoop. In this hoop, place it very close to their face. Place your face on the other side and tell them, can you throw the ball through it, or guide them manually? Once they understand this, you can keep increasing the target further away so that even if it's at a certain distance, they realize in which direction they are supposed to throw it or know what is the size of the target. In a similar way, to improve this sequencing and spatial awareness, you can play games like beats, stringing of beats together, or building blocks one after the other by turn taking. So one block by you, one block by the child. You can distribute colors like I will place red, you will place blue. In a similar manner, obstacle courses can be used. Any number of games you can play with your child and they will help in improving the working memory. But always remember this step, go at a slow pace, one step at a time initially. Try to work on these concepts of working memory and see the difference in your child. And if they did help you, please like the video if you found it informative. Subscribe to the channel for more content related to this, and any other suggestions that you can give, I would be glad to cover them on my channel of Road to Rehabilitation. Ring the bell icon for notifications whenever my videos are out, and we'll meet again soon.